Back podcast. We back at it live. We got our girl Kelly.
Welcome back.
Teach.
Been a dope podcast so far. We want to, thank you once again, love, for taking time out. I'm so glad you actually.
Did you call me love?
But I said, down south we say love, beloved,
Oh God.
But I'm so appreciative that you responded back
Right.
to the DM because it'd be hard when the brother slide in the DM asking questions. And people just give the brother a hard time, and y'all think he trying to
leave you on red.
No, it's now. I'm like, I just want to bring you on the podcast and talk. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the way you do it and what you say.
I think I'd be nice though. I'd be like, look, hey, how you doing, love? Or how you doing, queen? Look, we're trying to bring you on our podcast to talk about fitness. I see you're a trainer. Blah, this squad.
And people say no.
You know what be disappointing, Kelly? They don't say no. They don't respond back or they read it, and I see them post something, and it's like you just ignored me like I don't exist. Like, that's crazy. I feel some type of way. Now, guess what?
Sometimes people be really busy, though. It depends who you hit up. And
But if you read it, you could just say yes or no, right?
I mean, I'm guilty. There's definitely times I did not respond to people about certain things.
But I'm glad, to God be the glory, that you did, because had you not, we was going to pull up.
No.
It was about to get real ugly out here for people. We was about to
all the way from Arundel Mills. I mean, no, you're not in Arundel Mills. Where you say you at?
This man about to make a commute to come talk to you about that.
Oh no, we was coming from Delaware with that. Yeah, we was gonna come hard.
Hey, but I don't even think it's that. I know I've sent out a few DMs about getting people on the podcast. I'll be professional and let them know off the break what we want to talk about and what we doing, and I get left on red. I just be like, shit.
Which lead us to the question. Here we go. Because you are an attractive looking woman, because you work out, you fit, is it safe to say you all get so many DMs that it gets to the point where you just don't respond no more? Because even if a brother trying to hit you with a
absolutely
or whatever, it's like
absolutely
you just don't even look at it anymore. It's like, oh, he's just trying to get at me, or he's just trying to,
Damn.
I mean,
because it get annoying at some point. It get frustrating, right?
It just you just get tired of, oh, you're beautiful. How was your day? I don't know. I've never used this app for meeting people. Like, that's not what I use it for. I'm not saying
Instagram a new Tinder.
Meet somebody. The last serious relationship I was in, I met the person on Instagram, but we weren't hollering at each other. That's not how it came about. He wasn't in my DMs like, oh, I want to get to know you. I think you're attractive. And nor was I in his like that. But we ended up talking about something, and it just carried into that happening. But I'm not a big stickler on just meeting people on here. I don't know why, just because how many people's DMs are you sliding into? I'm just still more old fashioned. I'd rather meet someone out in person. I mean, honestly, me and a few girls from the gym have had the same dudes say the same exact thing in our DM. And
I saw that on your story. I was laughing my ass off.
We put it in our group chat.
No, talking about, you serious?
Huh?
You serious?
Dead serious. Dead serious. I mean,
why?
And it's just like, yo, you do know we're friends, right? Like, we post pictures of each other, we post stories of each other, we tag each other, but you just don't care. I guess she didn't respond, or it didn't work with her, so now you in mine. Or me, it didn't work with me, so now you're in hers. And it's just like, they don't care. They don't care. And so and then, I don't know, I just think also social media gives a lot more people courage that they would not have if they were in person.
That's a fact. That's a damn fact.
That or for them to do that means 90% of the time it do work then probably. Because for you to be that bold and that dumb, I know for a fact y'all got to be talking about me because I slid in both of y'all DM.
I think they just don't care. There's just serial DMers. And so, I mean, I know there's women that do the same. There's women that do it too, but, it's just not really my thing.
Got you. I guess for people like us, if that's the only way we can communicate with you, like I probably will never see you or come across paths. So it's like I don't know your Facebook, I don't know your number, I don't know your email. So the only way I can actually get in contact with you is through Instagram.
You're right. I mean, that's true. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to kind of piggyback off that. Like, I don't got your contact. I might follow you on Instagram, but I'm still the type of person. Even if I see you in the gym, I won't say shit because I'm training. I know you're training, so I ain't really gonna say nothing about anybody's gym time unless I personally know them from somewhere else. But that's about it.
And I appreciate that too. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it depends what you say, how you say it. And then for me, I automatically will go to someone's page and try to look at your content. And if your page is private and I can't see your content, then 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to talk to you or I'm going to request you.
You're not looking at their content. You're doing an investigation.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I'm a woman, so I'm going to do
That's what women do. Yeah,
we do.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna say it's a woman thing. I'm gonna say it's an intelligent person thing because I ain't even gonna fake. I see a lot of stuff. I see a lot of stuff out there. I see a lot of people's content, and I just don't say a damn thing because it ain't my business.
One of them dudes. Now I'm cool with a lot of the guys at the gym that do the be on the ropes and doing all that shit. I'm cool with a few of them, but there's this one who slid in my inbox a long time ago. And I tried to tell him I'm not interested. Why? Because I went on his page and all he got on his page is himself standing in front of cars and down Miami, and all his stories are in the clubs with bottles and girls dancing on each other and shit. And so a younger woman who likes to party and is like, oh, he's cute, would love that. Oh, I'm trying to da-da-da-da. But nigga, I'm a whole woman with kids, and this is what the fuck you trying to
if I do anything, I'm trying to build with you. I ain't got time.
So and he just was really upset that I was trying to let him down and saying, well, you don't know me, da-da-da-da. Well, I see what you post, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't know.
I think it ain't even. I think it doesn't even. Age don't have nothing to do with it. I think it's just more so, when a person identify what they want, you're not going to just settle for anything. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, and a lot of guys, I guess it comes down to depending on what type of lifestyle you live in, you don't actually meet a woman who got some standards. It's a different type of challenge now because ain't nobody impressed by that foolishness. So.
Exactly.
And for guys, the same thing. I'm at a point if you're going to keep posting half-naked pictures and you still single, it's time to put some goddamn clothes on at this point.
So are you single? Or are y'all single? Or what is y'all single?
Nah, and it's funny. It's funny, the whole DM thing, and it's a true story. So the person I'm currently with right now, I threw a whole bunch of basketballs at her.
Okay.
She was like, what this is? And that's how I got to respond. You remember I showed y'all that?
Yeah, to get a DM.
And so we still together till this day, we good. We Gucci.
Well, that's good. That's great.
And see, that's why it'd be hard for me to even approach women in their DMs to even bring them on a podcast. Because the first thing they'd be like, shit, girl, your nigga was in my DM. Baby, I was just trying to get you to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Now they looking at me like, girl, your nigga in my DM. And I'm like, sweetheart, it's not that, beloved. Trust me, I'm just trying to get you on here because I ain't that dumb to be out here like that. You see what I'm saying? Finna have you out here looking dumb. Somebody can show you evidence, hey, he was trying to holler at me and this and that. That just look bad or whatever.
And that's the thing. I'm the same way in the sense that I'm not going to do anything. If I'm in your DMs, I'm not trying to pursue anything because that's too much evidence. That's damn near.
But you got some people who don't care though. You got some people who don't care. They about that life. They go hard.
Whole husbands be in the fucking DM and then try to say something, and then I'm like, you don't think I'm gonna go check your page?
Yeah.
Ain't you with somebody? I don't understand.
Folks is wild. But I'll go out here and say this too. Now, I think because we've talked about this, me and Gary, so we've talked about this, women do it a lot smarter because I've noticed women won't post a single man on their page. but they might be talking to 2, 3, or 4 different guys. So
that's to each his own. I was in a relationship and I posted him all the time. Some people was like, you shouldn't post him, because people like to mess up happy homes and just, women be real conniving, and so do dudes sometimes. But if I am just like dating someone, I may not post them. I posted a man in my stories a couple days ago. Not his face, but just like his arms or something. And right.
Yeah.
And
y'all a trip. Y'all kill me with that one.
And I captioned it.
Go ahead though.
And I captioned it, gotta be a certain caliber to be around my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I can see how many people save my post and save my stories, and I can see how many people share it. And like 5 people shared it. And I'm just like, why are you sharing that I had a man at my house?
They want to know who this guy is.
But you still don't know.
Oh, some people find out. Listen, let me tell you something. This is crazy, right? This is a true story. And this one I'm finding out just being up here in Baltimore. As a male, when you achieve some form of success, because there's a drought when it comes to a lot of men being established in Maryland, or especially in Baltimore, you stand out. And so because of that, and you being a trainer and stuff like that, and it's just my personal experience, me being a trainer, having success with my business and things like that, you become more attractive. And then we already live in a world where women want something that they can't have, and same thing with guys. And so if I was single, and if I was, just say, if I was out here hoeing and all this stuff, and now all of a sudden he's a changed man, he's in a relationship, and women see that different side of it, now it's like, oh shit, hold on, wait a minute, he what? He does what? And so it becomes like more intriguing, so people want to know now. And so even if I post, because I done had people tell me like, oh, you was with so-and-so. I'm like, why you say that? Nah, because I seen the picture she posts, like, those was your shoes. Like, people really go investigate. So
those are your shoes.
Oh yeah. Like, that was your truck. I seen your truck. Like, she was in the background. Like, come on, fam, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
So it gets scary. But my whole thing is this, like, because I train so many women, so many good looking women, things like that. I just feel like, in a relationship, certain things you have to do just to protect your partner, to make sure they feel secure, so you can eliminate everything. So if me and you communicate and we're on the same page, despite whatever somebody say, at least for a fact, man, we good over here. They just trying to break shop or whatever. And so because of that, what I found out was me thinking, all right, if I post this person, this and that, things would be good. And nah, it's even worse now, because we live in a world now where it's tough, and I hate to say it. You got some woman that's willing to pay their role. You got some woman who don't care. You could be in a relationship and be like, look, I'll be the side.
Yeah, it's
you got to turn them down. You got to be like, sis, come on now. I can't do that, boo-boo.
It's a whole new world.
My neck or some shit. Like, I can't do that. It's out of line. But the same thing we go through, I'm quite sure, once again, you go through the same thing. And it do become challenging because you got to decipher and you do get tired of the foolishness and everybody wanting the same thing, everybody saying the same thing. And especially for you being a woman who have kids, you just can't have nobody. If you bring somebody around your kids, trust and believe, oh, you serious about this person.
I mean,
because you're not just inviting different faces to your children.
I agree with that, but I agree with that, period. I agree with the period, but I also have I have a couple guy friends that are just I really got friends that are just my niggas. But
that's different. I'm talking about if I'm pursuing you and me and you trying to do this for real, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna bring around your kids unless you know for a fact. All right, I done spent some time with them.
So what I'm saying is whoever was around my kids the other day, you don't know if that was somebody I fuck with, or you don't know if that was a homeboy. But people just are assuming. Because I didn't show his face, though, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, I just like to keep people wondering and stuff. But I have some really dope ass friends that are men who have been around the kids. I mean, like I said, my son's coach bring him home sometimes. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be able to be training and have part of my business, because he's a real big deal. And then the 2 guys I work out with are golds. Caesar, and I both of them, Third Eye and Black Homer Simpson, both of them. Them is like my niggas for real. They'll babysit. I mean, they'll help me with shit if I need something done around the house, they'll whatever. And so like, what do you want? Get out here.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Because of that, that's why I said what I said earlier. That do cause problems. Because like right now you're single. So if you do pursue a guy or you start talking to a guy, that might be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's another thing.
Like, damn, yo, you got these guys, you know, I understand them, your friends. I can't tell you to do with your friends, but, you know, they doing this and they doing that. And so now the next question is, well, you know, do any of them like you now? Because I got to figure this out. Like, it becomes too much.
Yeah, like what's going on there?
Yeah, it becomes too much.
No, I mean, I know how to do. If I'm in a relationship, then there'll be a certain level of interaction with my guy friends. You know, it wouldn't be the same level or amount or frequency or whatever. So like, I'm not playing any of those type of games. Like I said, I feel like I know how to conduct myself accordingly in a relationship and not have my man or significant other feel any type of way about any situations I have going on outside of me and him. Like that's like childish stuff. Like I know how to. I know how to handle all that. Like
we ain't talking to no hot pocket. We talking to a grown woman. She's seasoned. You know what? The baby seasoned, Derrick.
Hey, so Kelly, you were saying that, you know, some guy within your DM and he asked you, you know, does it make him gay to like a woman that has muscles or whatever?
Yeah.
So my question is actually, being a woman who is in shape, have you ever encountered a situation where another man's woman has approached you because maybe he was following you or liking your posts and she was, you know, just like was trashing you or bashing you because of either insecurities or anything like that? Like, has another female approached you because, you know, you're just out here living your life and her man is like hearting all your posts?
I don't think I've had that. I don't think I've had that. I haven't. I don't know if I've like made it that big to be having all that. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of drama. I can't say over that type of stuff yet. I've had some drama, but it don't got nothing to do with Instagram or having muscles or being fit. It just was the nigga, some chick still like this dude I happen to be talking to, and whatever, you know, but no, I don't think I've had any issues with that. Like, not yet.
You train men right now, or is this all women?
No, I'm not training men because I train out of my house, and I don't want no men over here knowing where I live. If I was in the gym, maybe, but I mean, I've had a lot of guys hit me up like, we should get a session in one day, and da 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 da.
Yeah, train, yeah.
And
that's like a date.
But is that, yeah, I was about to say, is that an honest training thing, or is that just trying to get, you know, closer to you?
I haven't done it. I'm trying to think if I've done it, and I don't think I have, just because I don't like working out with everybody. Like, there's certain people I work out with, but I don't know. I don't like. I just don't.
After you develop your core group of people you train with, you rarely see people go outside of that.
Right.
Unless like I came into the group and then we got cool and then one day we just trained because of the group or something. But other than that, like, you kind of stay within your own.
I've reached out to some women and like even like Monique. We probably wouldn't be friends if I reached out to her a long time ago. I was like, man, we should get a workout in. I just complimented her in the gym one day and was like, yo, you look bomb, like your physique is. I said, we should work out. And we did. And we've been friends ever since. Mm-hmm. And there's a couple other women that I've worked out with or maybe reached out to. And luckily they're cool. Everybody's not always cool though. Everybody, some women ain't cool. Some women don't want to do that. But you know, so I'm cool with women, but I don't really want to do the whole oh, we should get a workout in, because it is. I mean, guys do it. They act like they want to talk to you about some fitness stuff, and then they like change up the story, and I'm like, what happened? I thought we were talking about fitness, like, and I just don't. I'm just with me, you gotta be direct. So I feel like I'm a very like alpha female, and I don't want to talk for 30 minutes in a DM about how my day was and blah, 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 blah. Like, get to the point. What do you want? Like, I just, be direct. Yeah. And so don't try to talk to me like it's some fitness stuff when the whole time you really just want to take me out on a date, or you want to try to date me or whatever. So I don't really do a lot of those. We should get a workout in one day.
Gotcha. So. Do you get people that inbox you about products?
Yeah.
Whether it be Nutriburst, Herbalife.
Yeah, well, I say, like, you about to be a Herbalife pusher?
I've never done that before, and so I probably would not push it. But I've definitely, like, I would say a while ago. I haven't gotten too many of those lately, but a while ago I used to. But I don't use it, and I know it's not just about that. I could just still make money off of it, even if I'm not using it. But for me, I would want to use it. If I'm going to be pushing something, I would want to push a product that I really believe in. And I don't believe that you need that to make gains or lose weight. So I would never push it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I get a lot of inboxes due to the little following that I do have. But with me, the people who I'm training, the results they're getting, I'm not pushing product. But I also understand, too, at some point you have to adjust. Yeah. I hate to say it, it's a hustle, and for women, it's a little bit easier compared to males. Like with you, because sex sell, you're an attractive woman, you can push this product and make a lot of money. And all you got to do is pretty much just say, hey, you want to look like me? Take this. And 1,000 people want to take it. And so now you got $4,000 or $5,000 coming in extra a month because you selling this product. So
you sure you don't want some Herbalife?
I know. I just haven't really branched out to do it yet. But I mean, I've gotten some offers for some lipsticks, some like pre-workout stuff. Yeah. Some clothing, apparel stuff, some hair care products, skincare, and I haven't really like jumped into it yet. So not yet.
BT Dub, I was joking. I'm not gonna push for anybody to get on that bandwagon. I think it's all garbage anyway. But
it's garbage.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah.
Oh well. I eat real food and I work out. So no detox teas, no surgeries, no none of that, no steroids. I don't do none of that. I'll take a protein powder or whatever and my little pre-workout, but that's about it.
Which is crazy because I done had some uneducated people say protein is steroids. Hell, it's crazy.
No, definitely not steroids. But yeah. Do you have a preference like over regular whey protein or plant-based protein?
I think it's in taste with the plant protein. I just don't like the aftertaste. Whey protein, for me, the only time I really take it is when I know for a fact I'm gonna have a busy schedule and I don't want to miss a meal. So that's when I really take it. Other than that, I try to get all the protein and everything from food. Because realistically, I'm up probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I train my first person 5 o'clock in the morning. I might not leave the gym till about 12:31, then I'm back in at 4. I might have not trained over 30, 40 people one day. So for me, it's like eating it's kind of hard so like I'll just take a shake so I won't be in there starving and angry and grumpy training people and getting cussed out. Like, Gary, you don't give a fuck. I just told you I can't breathe. And I'm like, all right, round 3. like, what? Nigga, I told you I can't breathe. So, yeah.
Whey protein is whatever. I don't even care too much. Like in between whey and the vegan type of protein, I will say that I've noticed that for myself and for other people, when they switch over to the vegan protein, it is easier digested and it's easier in the system. Sometimes it doesn't cause as much bloat. But I know if I bang with muscle milk for more than 3 weeks, my stomach no longer likes it. But it could just because like it's a cheaper quality. But you know, I tell all my clients that if you can get a food meal, then I prefer that than rather than waste money on a supplement because of the higher quality from the food. And even with the vegan proteins that do digest well, I hear that the vegan proteins tend to have more junk in them, more toxins, more heavy metals, like real toxins, more heavy metals.
Wow.
They have a higher chance of having that bad stuff in them. And then for the people that are super lactose intolerant, you know, whey proteins don't agree like with them either. But you don't have that situation at all if you just eat chicken. So just eat the chicken. I mean, if you're not going to be able to grab a meal in the next 2 hours, then go ahead and have a shake. But that's my stance on it. Or if you're using it to bulk. Now, I've noticed this. If I have a protein shake, regardless of what kind, it's maybe like a half an hour after, I get real hungry, like ravenously hungry again. So if I was in a phase where I'm trying to add on weight, and that comes from like an insulin spike from the high concentration of protein all at one time. So if you want to go that route to help you gain weight, like if you struggle as an eater, then you can do like a basic shake, and then hopefully that stimulates your appetite more so that you can get, you know, be hungry for a heavier meal afterwards to help you bulk. I use it as a tool, clearly.
Well, that's good. I don't really use it anymore, but last summer I used to drink shakes more consistently, and I was like a little bit bigger last summer, but I was also working out more consistently because this was before I really got into meal prep and training. And I mean, the summertime I'm off of work, so I was in the gym a lot, but I don't really do them as much anymore. So I barely do them actually. But I like how I look when I do use them, but I'm not, right now my meals are like so inconsistent, especially being home from work. You would think that it would be easier to eat, but it's just like, there's no schedule like normal life, you know what I mean? So I'm like eating whenever, waking up whenever, eating things that are bad. I'm just all over the place right now. So
how long you been training people?
Since January.
How you like it so far?
It's good. I like it. I mean, before I started training, I'm burnt out with teaching. Like, I'm burnt out. This is my 13th year teaching. And it's just a lot. It's
high school, middle school, or elementary?
Elementary.
Okay.
And so, you know, I have a whole different attitude when I'm at school versus when I'm training people.
Gotcha.
So I like it a lot. It's just, you know, hard to make sure people are eating how they need to eat and, you know, doing the things they need to do when they're not with me. But I mean, that's not really in my control.
Yeah, that's something we can't control. I tell people all the time, you can't outwork your fork, so be mindful.
Yeah.
And seeing as how this is like a trainer circle right now, I'll give my 2 cents. I'll be like, look, your clients will probably not follow your diet that you give them. Don't take on the burden that you're a bad coach because they didn't do what they were supposed to. That's got nothing that does not like represent you in any way. That's going on.
No. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy everyone that I train, and when they're with me, they give 110%. And so, you know, I like it a lot. And like I said, and a lot of my clients are people that I already knew. There may be like 2 people I didn't know, and those people have become like, you know, really cool. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Do they bring people who they want to look like to you? Do they present the images of people who they want to look like to you?
No, they haven't. No.
Oh, you've been blessed.
Yeah,
you really like I had a little questionnaire before they started that they needed to answer, and just asking them, you know, it's fat loss, do you want a tone, do you want strength building, like, so I just did a little questionnaire, but they didn't really send me pictures.
So what about the females who come in and be like, girl, I want your bottom half. I want to like what you say.
I just tell them it's hard to spot train. It's hard to spot train, and I let them know that I ran track, and that, you know, every Black woman wants a flat stomach with a big butt, but it's not that easy, and it takes time. Like, it takes time. So like I've been had a butt. Like, this isn't, fitness did not give me a butt. Like, I might have gotten a little thicker because of lifting weights and eating more, but I had a butt in high school. So like, I don't really think, like I said, I'm definitely thicker overall.
Yeah.
But it just takes time. It takes time.
Because for the most part, a lot of women, they don't get to have these discussions or hear this side from people who they follow. And it seems like a lot of women actually do come from an athletic background. So it's not like you just started training and you got this body in 6 weeks or a 2 month span.
No, it takes time.
And so that's the hardest part, trying to explain to somebody. Because, you know, and I was just curious to hear your side of it, because me being a male trainer, I get every goddamn picture. Who they want to look like.
And then some of them women ain't even real either. I mean,
and that's the thing with IG. It's a hustle, so you can have somebody who get work done, and now they promoting waist trainers, and I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but I think people fail to realize that too. Also, you got to put work in, and because everybody want a quick fix, it's like you could go to any doctor, any surgeon, and get this done, and then now you feel like you're good, but you haven't mastered discipline and eating right and training.
I be seeing, like, it really be killing me when I see some of these chicks with like bigger lower halves, but in no post have they ever thrown around any weight. Like, you're not building this from some fucking bands, some rubber bands. You're not doing that.
Smoking hookah.
You're not doing that. You know the girl, you follow the girl Cat Stacks from Goals? You know what I'm talking about, Derrick? Her shit is like that, but she lifts. She be lifting. Like, she lifts.
What's her name?
Like,
but I heard that she was.
Hold on, what's the IG name?
Cat Stack.
Cat Sack?
No.
I'm trying to figure out where these IG names come from. Cat Sack. Like.
Cat.
You heard what?
What's the name? Cat Sack. I said it right?
Cat Stacks.
Cat Stacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You heard what?
No, I'm just saying, the name.
Derrick said he heard something.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I mean, it kind of goes to what you were saying. I tell a lot of people, you know, some of the people that you see on Instagram or whatever, you don't know their background.
She's the only chick that like I've come in contact with, like, that not someone I've just seen on the gram, but she's like the only person I've ever seen like right up in front of me that I was like, damn, like her butt looked good, like, and I think it's real, like she really worked for that, you know? Other people might got a fat butt, but it ain't, I don't know, hers stands out. When I look at her, I be like, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I follow her, and I've seen some of the things she's done and lifts and whatever, and I'm like, now that I believe. That's mature body weight. That's mature muscle and everything. Like, that's not no little girl body. When you've been working out for 10, 7, 8, with how many years, you know, your body's going to develop to the point where it's not like you put so much time in it. Same thing I tell guys who follow me or who I train, be like, bro, I want to look like you're my family. You're not going to look like me. Like, I played football. I played college football. Afterwards, I was working out and competing. Like, you're not going to look like me overnight. Like, it's a process. Like, you think this is not a 1 year thing. This is not a 3 month thing. Like, this is time that you're seeing, consistency, working out and stuff like that. So a lot of people confuse that part. They just think, oh, she just came in the gym. She started squatting and her booty looked like that. And it killed me every goddamn time.
I mean,
I want my ass to look like that, baby girl. I'm not a plastic surgeon. Your ass would never look like that. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell these people telling y'all on Instagram. I don't know who y'all following. But they all lying to you all.
Yeah. Definitely.
Can I lose 50 pounds in a week? No, the fuck you can't. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Unless you're gonna do cocaine. And
No.
run around this motherfucker. Get you to run around here a few times. Other than that, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen.
Check out our new fat burner pill coming soon.
Oh,
They do
no.
£50 a month. Well, again, thank you for coming on the podcast. Go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you and your meal prep and your training.
So as of right now, everything is on my Sexy Teach Instagram page. I did start a second page called Kel's Kitchen and Fitness. But it's not all the way finished. It's up and it's running, but I haven't like posted it or anything because it's not all the way done. And I recently LLC'd my meal prep company.
Good.
All right.
And I'm working on a web page for that. So I was trying to like launch or re-release everything at the same time. But yeah, that's where you can find me right now at Sexy Teach on Instagram.
And we gotta have you back on because it was great to have you on.
Yeah, we gotta have an update.
I appreciate it.
If you got more time in your busy week coming up,
Update.
You can take it out.
Or when things get back to normal, now that we are not considered creeps.
Oh,
Train with her one day, right?
Yeah, you totally aren't creeps. I'll come back on whenever y'all have me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. You be blessed, Queen.
All right, you too.
All right, Fat Podcast. We out.
Building.